It's absolutely over for Tesla. Yes, it's over to sit on the sidelines. It's over to not buy Tesla stock. And this is why I believe that Tesla is now on the perfect spot between like 300 and 250 to accumulate for the next big wave. If you don't know, I was a Tesla investor when it was a $20 billion company. This was my very first video on Tesla when it was a $18 to $20 billion company. Now it's a $1 trillion company. So you can imagine how crazy I was after Tesla. And if you want to learn something new about Tesla, stay tuned, ring a bell and subscribe right now. And let's dive in.
Welcome to the game, I'm the wolf of Dubai.
Tesla just released their earnings and they were horrible. Cash down. No new affordable model. Optimus needs some improvement. On top of all of that, Elon Musk said, can we have some additional rough quarters? Yes. So that obviously led that Tesla, as of yesterday, was minus 10%. Okay, so with that said, is it now a good buy to buy Tesla or not? Well, in the end of the day, the world is about innovation. If Tesla can do one thing, they can do innovation quite well. And since you see a lot of robot videos out there, you can also know that Tesla has something that many other companies doesn't have. Elon Musk, innovation, hard work, production, and AI. Okay, with that mixture, you're buying a company that is absolutely set up for a huge run to be maybe the most valuable company in the world. Currently, it's Nvidia with 4 trillion. So can Tesla do a 4x to $1,200? I think yes. And I believe that now you have a great chance to buy. You know, when you buy a stock for the long term, I always see the same thing. When something goes crazy, people start, oh, I should invest in it, I should be part of it. And this happened when Trump got elected. Just in about like February of this year, Tesla went from 250, 220, all the way up to 500. And people were like, oh, should I buy now? And you know, got a lot of messages, but this is not the time you buy. You buy when it's low, when the news are bad. When I was investing the very first time in Tesla, the news were bankruptcy. They will never pull out the China factory. They never will pull out the Model 3 mass production and all of that, poof, gone, okay? And Tesla just kept on going. Now, if you invested in Tesla in 2021, you are exactly at the same spot. Why is that? Well, Tesla is already highly valued, okay? They have an increased PE, they have a big retail following, everybody's pumping Tesla. Tesla has like a premium because of Elon Musk. But when you boil it down, it's currently a company that's making a lot of money, not that much profit for what they're worth for in terms of valuation, but still it's a huge opportunity into the future. So Elon Musk said the following: if they don't produce 100,000 Optimus, the robot, in a month, then he will be very, very disappointed. Okay, so that means that in a time frame of 60 months. So that means that in a couple of 4 years, you have a big driver of Tesla. So when do you buy? Do you buy when the news is already up, or do you buy when the news is bad? Warren Buffett said one thing: buy something when there's blood on the street. And this is not for the overall market. There can be blood on the street for specific companies. Another example was SMCI, which like there was like rumors about like financial fraud. There was new rumors about like financial not going very well, and so on and so forth. And the stock went to like 15 or 17, and now it's back up at 55. So as you can see, you buy when there is bad news. This is exactly when to buy. So I believe if you want to be in Tesla for the huge run up in the next couple of, let's say 2 years, you buy at 300 right now. You buy at 290. I think that 290 we could see a bounce back, like just from the order flow basis. But then you buy also at 280, 260, 250. Maybe the overall market needs a breather right now because every day we have like new all-time highs. So with that, you know, maybe Tesla can spiral down even to 250, and then you have a fantastic run on Tesla. Let's have a look what actually analysts said after the huge bad news for the earnings.
Gene, I want to get your quick take on Tesla's quarter ahead of the call.
We talked about earnings, operating income down 42% year over year. It was bad, but the reason why the stock hangs in there They have a chart in their investor deck. They don't give the exact numbers, but you can kind of eyeball it. They added about 1.2 billion miles driven by FSD. That compares to about 600 million in the March quarter. So basically doubled quarter over quarter in terms of those miles driven. That's all plays into the narrative about autonomy is the future. And when you show some of those data points, it's hard to, you can debate how much time investors are going to give them, but it feels like things are really moving. That affordable model, they reiterated their time frame on that. But no one really expected it to be on time. So that was a net positive.
So let me ask you this question. Let's assume that you didn't invest in Tesla at 250 or 280 or 300 even, right? And now you see in your town that you can take an Uber but buy Tesla robotaxi services, right? Or even you're 5 years in the future and you can buy a lifetime pass or even a yearly pass or a monthly pass of, let's say, $200 per month, and you can use the robotaxis as much as you like. Do you need a car? No. Do you need a car insurance? No. Do you need to think about parking or traffic? No, because you can work in the car. So productivity goes up and people will use the Tesla robotaxi much more than they use the car. So there will be a shift in our society where people want to use this service on demand. This happens, for example, with Netflix. If you remember a couple of years ago, or let's go even further, in the Middle Ages, you could watch a theater play. And this was only possible when the actors were available and there was a showing. Then it developed to filming, so you could watch a movie whenever it was shown in the cinema. Then it was TV. Then it was online streaming, and you can watch any movie that was ever done with any actor on demand whenever you want. Now let's go to the car side, okay? You can have and buy a car and actually, pay for the insurance. The asset value goes down. You have to drive it in traffic. You buy a car and it's less worth versus you buy a Tesla and give it to the fleet that it's getting more than you paid off, or you get monthly more than you actually pay for your bank settlements every month, right? So I think this kind of way is overlooked. So that's number one. And the second big thing is actually the robots. So imagine in 5 years from now, 7 years from now, you go into a restaurant and there's no waiters. There's just robots and, people are just much more productive because it costs like $25,000 and you have the lifetime of the robot. Obviously, there's maintenance, or maybe there's like leasing of those robots for like $500 per robot, and you just have to charge it, and it's replacing 1 or 2 people in your workforce. So you see where the future is going, and Tesla has a very good shot. But when this is happening in 5 years, obviously this is not a $1 trillion company. Obviously rates of the federal goes down and huge money comes into the market and everything gets overbloated. And do you still think that Tesla will be just a $1 trillion company? Obviously not. So you need to invest now to be prepared for the future. It's like the moment where Nvidia got this push by ChatGPT. ChatGPT was released and Nvidia went 10x. And I believe that really Tesla can go 10x over the next 5 to 10 years. So do you want to really be, I feel a little bit like everybody's pushing Tesla down and it's not working and it will never work, but it's showing you the same moment happens over and over again through a lifetime of a company. Like, for example, when Apple released the iPod, when Apple released the iPhone, you know what were the first reviews of the iPhone? They say like, it's horrible, nobody will want to have a glass phone, email is horrible, battery is horrible, and now everybody has an iPhone, right? So does everybody will use the robotaxi? Does everybody will have a personal robot in their home? Possible. And if you want to have this possibility in your personal wealth, then you should do it and buy it when it's hard for the company. So make sure to get in Tesla now. I'm telling you, now is the best moment. In the next couple of months, Tesla can be amazing. And now let's say Tesla goes down, right? You buy at 300, you buy again at 280. If it's going up, you're already in. If it's going down, you're already happy because you can buy more for less, right? Let's say even a recession comes and you get it for 180. Those are gifts, guys. Those are gifts for the future, and your future you will thank you that you invested And it doesn't matter if you invest 10,000, 1,000, 5,000, whatever it is, buy more, set some savings on the side, buy those companies. I explain those companies here for you for free. So make sure to subscribe and like. And if you want trading beside the long-term investing, then make sure to check out the link in the description. We trade for you, and you can book a call to meet with me and we can discuss if this is for you. xnDayTrading.com. This is my company, and you can be traded by professional day traders. So make sure to check it out, and I see you tomorrow.